and yelled, "A baby! A baby!"
Ran around the room, got dressed, and grabbed Krista's mother by the hand. They ran downstairs.
Unfortunately, they got lost. They didn't go to the hospital. They went to the zoo. But it was okay. Krista's mother had a lovely baby. Then they drove home and knocked on their front door. Blam, 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 blam. Kristen opened the door and there was her mother, holding something all wrapped up.
Kristen's father said,
"Would you like to see your new baby brother?"
"Oh, yes," said Kristen.
So Kristen lifted up the bottom of the blanket, saw a long green tail, and said,
"That's not a people tail.
"Not a people tail! Not a people tail!"
Kristen lifted up the middle of the blanket, saw a green claw, and said, "That's not a people claw.
"Not a people tail! Not a people tail!" Kristen lifted up the top of the blanket, saw a long green face with lots of hair, and said,
"That's not a people face. That is not my baby brother."
"Oh no! Not my baby brother!"
"Now, Kristen," said her mother, "don't be jealous." Just then, the baby reached up and bit Kristen's mother on the nose. She yelled, "Ah!"
Then the baby reached up and bit her father on the nose. He yelled,
"Ah! That's not a people baby. Not a people baby. Not a people baby. That's an alligator baby. An alligator baby." "Goodness," said her mother,
"We got a wrong baby! The wrong baby!"
So Kristen put the other baby into the fish tank, and her mother and father drove back to the zoo. They came back in an hour and knocked on the door.
Blam, 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 blam. Kristen opened the door and her mother said,
"Would you like to see your new baby brother?" "Oh, yes,"
said Kristen.
Kristen lifted up the bottom of the blanket, saw a fishy tail, and said, "That's not a people tail.
Not a people tail! Not a people tail! Kristen lifted up the middle of the blanket, saw a flipper, and said,
That's not a people flipper.
"Not a people flipper! Not a people flipper!"
Kristen lifted up the top of the blanket, saw a face with whiskers, and said, "That's not a people face. That is not my baby brother."
"Oh no! Not my baby brother!"
"Now, Kristen," said her mother, "don't be jealous."
Just then the baby reached up with its flipper and flapped on her father's face. He yelled, "Ah!
In a seal, baby, we got a wrong baby. The wrong baby. So Kristen put the seal baby in the bathtub, and her mother and father drove back to the zoo.
They came back in an hour and knocked on the door.
Blam, 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 blam. Kristen, would you like to see your new baby brother? "Oh, yes,"
Said Kristen.
She lifted up the bottom of the blanket, saw a very hairy leg, and said, "That's not a people leg.
Not a people leg! Not a people leg! She lifted up the middle of the blanket, saw a very hairy arm, and said,
That's not a people
"Not a people arm! Not a people arm!"
She lifted up the top of the blanket, saw a very hairy face, and said, "That's not a people face. That is not chandelier in the living room, and Kristen went up to the zoo on the bicycle.
First, Kristen looked in a snake cage.
No people babies. Then Kristen looked in a warm bat cage. No people babies. Then she looked in an elephant cage. No people babies. Then she stopped and listened. From far away she heard. Let's run like it, said Kristen. She followed the sound. It was coming from the gorilla cage.
Kristen looked at the mommy gorilla and said,
Give me my baby brother! Give me my baby brother! Give me my baby brother! The gorilla jumped away and wouldn't give the baby back at all.
Then the people baby reached out and bit the gorilla on the nose. The gorilla